Okay, this is part 2, 10:55 p.m. So, where did I leave off? But yeah, us women can objectify men. That's part of the wonderful little. I'm getting chilly here. Sorry, I gotta cover up. I'm still feeling sexy. I'm just kind of chilly. Um, what you call it? I you know, that's part of our sexual revolution in this generation. Is us women are learning how to objectify men in the same manner that men have been objectifying us for God knows how long. You know, and you know, I don't have a problem with it. Objectify me. Actually, I find it kind of an ego boost. It's like, go ahead, look at me and go hubba hubba hubba. Look at that hot fucking piece of woman flesh sitting there with her fucking Pepto Bismol covered fucking robe, drinking her fucking wine coolers and smoking her fucking cigarette. Redneck mama. I tell you what though, us redneck mamas know how to fuck like wildebeest. So if you're down, I'm down. You know. Because, I'm not gonna get all prettied up and shit like that only to get my makeup smeared and my hair all messed up. I'd rather just start out being messed up and just go from there. Pull my hair, smack my ass. Ooh, yes, yes. Found out only recently that I really dig that. So, I mean, yeah, baby. But, you know, and it's kind of funny. Some men actually don't like being objectified. They feel uncomfortable. Like, why are you objectifying us? That's demeaning. That's insensitive. We have feelings too. And yeah, we don't show our emotional side, but that's just how we were raised. And you're objectifying us. That's not fair. Really, it's not fair. Take that double standard, lube it up real nice, shove it up your ass. I don't do the double standard bullshit. It's one standard for everyone. Male, female, black, white, rich, poor, fat, thin, tall, short, what the fuck ever. My mother-in-law just logged into Yahoo. I'm not going into specifics. I mean, come on, I'm all right. It's fine. Not a big deal. But this is all in the past anyway. But I, I'm not going to deny a part of myself just because I'm a mother now. I'm not going to broadcast it and be like, hey, look at me, look at what I'm doing. No, I'm not going to do any of that shit. I mean, come on, I have children. I don't want them, seeing their mom in a really bad light when they get older. Stumble upon, youporn.com and be like, oh my god, is that my mother? Oh my god. Because I can imagine, I can imagine a shock and horror, But no, I'm going to be open and honest about sex because it's a part of humanity. We're mammals. We're animals first. Everybody forgets that part. Not everybody, but society seems to forget that little detail. Darwin had it right. We are mammals. We're Homo sapiens. Some of us are homosexual. Some of us are bisexual. Some of us are bi-curious. Some of us are asexual. I mean, whatever trips your trigger, honey. I don't care. It's your life, your business, right? What you do behind closed doors is nobody else's business but your own. And if you have somebody with you, it's their business too. Whatever. I don't care. That's your life. Ain't gonna judge you. Ain't gonna Ain't gonna diss you. I'm not gonna dismiss you. I'm not gonna, badmouth you, talk trash, none of that shit, If you like dick and you have a dick, cool. You like pussy and you have a pussy, cool. You like a little bit of both, cool. Whatever, do what you do. It's all freaky deaky to me. It's all good. It's all gravy. Oh. I'm not even halfway done with this thing. I'm starting to get buzzed. That's bad. I might just settle with just one. I might put the other one back in the fridge for some other time. And smoking menthol isn't really helping either. But it turns out I'm just fine. Just, a little bit of stress. Well, having eye candy kind of helps, I guess. But, I just get sick and tired of how there's a double standard. It doesn't make any sense to me, okay? If men are allowed to objectify women, then women should be allowed to objectify men. And, I try to be sensitive about it, like one particular man is sensitive about, being kind of called on the carpet, if you will. Pun intended, if you wish to have it intended. And, be compared or whatever, then, I'll apologize, because that's just one individual person that's uncomfortable with the way that he's personally being targeted. That's fine. I'm not a complete bitch. I'm not, a complete hard ass. Actually my ass is kind of soft and squishy. But, but as a general rule, as a general principle, men are visual creatures. Well, hell, women are too. Women are very visual. It's just that we have a different way of getting our engines revved up. Okay? Appeal to our emotional side. Acknowledge that we do have emotions and that we are not afraid to show our emotions. We're not afraid to tell you how we feel. We're not afraid to show you how we feel. Acknowledge that and accept it. You don't have to appreciate it, although that is a bonus, but you have to accept it. Accept the fact that we are emotional. Okay? That is how we are wired as women. Okay? And there's some men out there that are wired emotionally too. And hey, you know what? Some of them make the best lovers. Oh, because they know. They know. They know how to just stroke that emotional side just right. Get us really nice and warmed up, tingly. And then rawr! So I mean, yeah. I cater to all. I cater to all. But, this is just going to be the last segment because I'm starting to feel really buzzed. Yeah, I mean, come on. We're all sexual creatures. Animal kingdom. You don't see a lion jump on top of a lioness and, smack her head on the ground and rail the shit out of her and then apologize afterwards. Do you? You don't see, a male dog and a female dog, and the male dog is like walking on his hind legs offering a bouquet of roses and chocolates and going, please, can I have some? Please? You don't see that shit. They just, bam. And, some female animals of the animal kingdom have an orgasm and some don't. I actually saw two cats going at it once, and it was the most disturbing thing I'd ever seen in my life. Now, the guy I was with at the time thought that it was just absolutely erotic, and I'm just like, you're sick. I was like, what's wrong with you? But later on down the years, when I would reflect on that moment, I was like, I don't think he was turned on by watching the two animals go at it. I think he was just turned on by the ferocity. The whole animal kind of thing, because the male cat jumped on the back of the female cat, and like I said with the lion and the lioness, pushed her head down so that she was like this, like if this was the ground, she was like this, her ass up in the air, and the cat's just, doing what you gotta do to promote the species or whatever, and you looked like an act of rape. I was horrified. But then I looked close, when I was staring at this, and I was recalling it years later. I recalled the look on the cat's face, on the female cat's face. And she actually looked like she was drooling, and her eyes were rolling in the back of her head. She was all like, "Oh yes, Daddy. Oh, oh." It's like, oh my God, what? Ooh, heavens. Oh no, no. Ooh, you know, because at that time I still wasn't evolved enough in my sexuality to actually acknowledge that, and be like, oh, hey, I got an idea later, let's fuck like cats, But now I'm, very much into that, It depends on my mindset at that current specific moment in time. Because there's times where I just want to cuddle, there's times where I just want to have it done and over with, I just want a quickie and have a smoke and go to bed. There's times where I'm just like, I like it real slow and gentle and relaxed at first, and then, once I'm good and relaxed, then, allow me to lead, and I'll be aggressive and rip your clothes off and blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, it all depends, and if you're with a guy that actually understands that, at times you're docile and at times you're fierce, then cool, good, other women have to kind of look outside the box and experiment on the side. That's fine. Other women choose to stay single and play the field, and that's fine too. But that's pretty much it for now. I might do more later, but right now I'm not feeling it. I'm getting kind of woozy. So hope y'all enjoyed this little glimpse into Naughty Nettie's Lair.